Hi friends, I welcome you all in this exciting training session being conducted by TNV Academy. Let me explain to you what we will be covering in this session. In today's session, we will be covering the clause 8.2 requirements for products and services, and this comes under the main clause 8 operation. The clause 8 signifies the do part of the Plan, Do, Check Act. It is called PDCA cycle. In this session, we will be discussing only about the clause 8.2 requirements for products and services. This particularly deals with the sales and marketing process and their interaction with the customer for understanding their requirements for products and services. Now let us understand about the internal references taken by the clause 8.2 of ISO 9001-2015. As far as this clause is concerned, this takes reference from ISO 9000-2015 standard. ISO 9000-2015 standard spells out the terms and definitions used in this international standard so that no misinterpretation is done while implementing the requirements of ISO 9001-2015. Now let me tell you what are the key learnings takeaway from this session. At the end of this chapter, you will be able to understand what needs to be considered while determining the requirements for products and services, how customer requirements are reviewed and communicated, how to ensure effective communication with the customers. So let's begin our discussion regarding clause 8.2 requirements for products and services. This clause consists of 4 subclasses: 8.2.1 customer communication, 8.2.2 determining the requirements for products and services, 8.2.3 review of the requirements for products and services, and 8.2.4 changes to the requirements for products and services. Communication with the customers is considered to be one of the most common business activities in an organization. The ways to communicate with the customer may vary according to the type of activity related to the communication, the type of products or service, or the type of agreement that an organization has with its customers. The requirements for communication with the customer shall be determined and established. They will be decided, will be formally enacted, and will be clear to the users of the quality management system. The ISO 9001-2015 standard does not specify the need to develop a method or arrangements for communicating with the customer. It is left to the choice of the organization to determine the method and establishment of communication. Communication with the customer shall include providing information relating to the products and services like brochures, catalogs, everything, handling inquiries, contracts, or orders, including changes, obtaining customer feedback relating to the products and services, including customer complaints, handling or controlling customer property while it is in the organization's premises, establishing specific requirements for contingency actions where relevant. While determining the requirements for products and services, the organization shall ensure that the requirements for products and services to be offered to customer are defined, which includes any applicable statutory and regulatory requirements or legal requirements for the product and service, those considered necessary by the organization. The organization needs to ensure that it can meet the claims for the products and services it is offering. No false claim should be made for its products and services. The claim should be supported by tests and verification done and keep all the documentary evidence of these things. While reviewing these requirements for products and services, the organization needs to ensure that it has the ability to meet the requirements for the products and services to be offered to the customers before commencing supplies. The review will consider requirements specified by the customer, including delivery and post-delivery requirements, and requirements not stated but implied necessary for the intended use of the product. Requirements specified by the organization as well as statutory and regulatory requirements applicable to the products and services. Contract or order requirements differing from previously expressed quantities and qualities. All differences to be resolved with the customer before supply begins. To maintain the records of results of review and this is normally called contract review. Friends, I hope you are clear with the requirements of Class 8.2 of ISO 9001:2015 with regard to requirements for products and services. Now, we will learn about the mandatory documents that an organization has to maintain while meeting the requirements of Class 8.2. There is mandatory documentary requirement for maintaining documentation and retaining records for all the communication with the customers regarding review of requirements and acceptance by customer so that no dispute can arise in future. Dear friends, we have now come to the conclusion of this training session. I hope you all must have understood the requirements and concepts that fall under the class 8.2 of ISO 9001:2015. See you soon with an exciting new topic. Till then, it's me signing off. Thank you and goodbye.